Hey, I'm Gary Kimball with Garage Gurus. Today's tech tip, I want to talk about using a thermal image camera to check flow through a transmission cooler, maybe a condenser, maybe a radiator, really any kind of heat exchanger that's going to work the same way. So what I want to use today is the FLIR ONE Pro. It's what I have on my iPhone, and there's a lot of companies that make thermal image cameras. I just like this one because of its features. I can go back to a picture that I took months ago, years ago, whatever, as long as I've still got it on my phone, pull the picture up, and I can go in and move cursors around and measure temperature of different points in that picture that was previously taken. It's kind of neat. But today, I want to take a look at this transmission cooler on this car. Not that this car has a problem, but just to demonstrate how we can see the flow through the cooler with a thermal image camera. Now, if this car did have a problem, I may want to check this. I'd want to look for, first off, bent fins, right? If I had bent fins in the cooler, it wouldn't flow air across it properly. That would create a hot spot in the cooler. If I had a restriction internally, say this transmission had failed at some point, and the transmission shop rebuilt the transmission, flushed the cooler, but maybe it still has some debris stuck up in it, clogging up some of the flow there. We would see that because that would generate a cold spot because there wouldn't be any flow of hot fluid through that section. Same thing with a radiator. If we had a partially plugged radiator, there would be cold rows across the radiator. Really easy to see with a thermal image camera, provided you can see the component, right? This radiator is a little bit more difficult to see. We may want to try to see it from the inside, and that would be difficult with the fan in the way. But with the condenser and the transmission cooler, they're really easy to get to right here. So let me cut to a video, and we'll talk through the transition as we go through it. All right. So like I said, I previously recorded this video just for the ease of trying to get the right clip here. And what I've got, you can see in my image here, I've got a transmission cooler, the transmission cooler across here, and you can see the condenser behind it. Right now, it looks like it's, regular temperature, right? It's probably actually around 100 degrees. Actually, my cursor's on it. It's 84.8 to be exact. But we're going to start the car up, and I'm going to power brake it. And what I want you to watch, well, here, I'll just go ahead and start playing it. There we go. We're starting to play. Right there, you can start to see the right side here heat up. And that's actually the top of the right side. The bottom of the left side is heating up. So this particular cooler flows across the top half, driver's side to passenger side, and then comes back to the driver's side on the bottom half. But you can see how it starts to get bright yellow as it starts to warm up there. We got out of the power brake, and we're going to kind of torque brake it here a little bit again. There we see we moved our cursor over to the driver's side. It's running around 180, 190 degrees. And you can see the whole thing now starting to heat up. It's all starting to get a nice even color across it. So real quick there, we could see the flow. We could see the heat pass through it as the whole thing heated up. Of course, it started at as it flowed through, saw the transition. But if I had any blockage, internally or externally, this would pick it up in a heartbeat. Hopefully that gives us a better understanding of how we can test coolers with a thermal image camera. It's just a new way, new tools, new technology. So if you like this video, subscribe and like our channel. For more information like this, go to garagegurus.tech. I'm Gary Kimball with Garage Gurus. Thanks for watching.